So antigen, antibody, all those are over, right?
हाँ मैम.
We'll start with this vaccination, all those over, right? Vaccination.
हाँ मैम, वैक्सीनेशन हो गया था.
And then which one? HIV. From HIV we have to start, right?
Yes मैम.
So let's start. HIV virus. Now AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. That is the full form of AIDS, right? It is what?
Sexually transmitted disease.
Yes, it is sexually transmitted disease, and because of that, what happens to our immune system?
It is acquired ma'am.
What happens to our immune system?
It is
They-
weak.
Yes, it becomes weak, and it is acquired, right? Here,
Yes,
acquired,
ma'am.
right? It is not genetically passed. It is acquired during the lifetime. Okay. Now, what is the virus which causes this? HIV virus. Okay,
Yes ma'am.
human immunodeficiency virus, and it is also called as retrovirus. Why?
It is taken from that group ma'am.
Right, because right, its DNA is RNA, right, and after reverse transcription it becomes DNA, right. Its genome is what? RNA,
Okay ma'am.
and after that it will become
Yes.
DNA. That is reverse, right?
Yes ma'am.
Reverse transcriptase. And how it is passed?
If a person comes with a contact with a sexually transmitted disease person, if he is infected.
Yeah, by body fluid. It can be through the sexual contact, or can be from the mother to the child, and it can be through
Blood
the
transfusion.
drugs, right?
Yes ma'am.
Syringe, anything infected, and the blood transfusion from there also we will have. Okay.
Yes ma'am.
Now let's see the virus. How does this look like? So here we have two strands of single RNA, single stranded RNA. Okay. And in that we have two things, right? Here you see this green color,
Yes ma'am.
that is our reverse transcriptase, and this blue color, it is integrase. And one more enzyme we have, that is protease. So three types of enzyme we are having here. One is reverse transcriptase, the other one is integrase, and the third one is
Protease.
protease. Okay. And you see this pink color, right? This is our protease.
Okay ma'am.
Now you can see this spike, right? The purple and pink,
Yes ma'am.
that is glycoprotein 120. Okay, glycoprotein 120. And this green color, right? That is our lipid envelope. Okay,
Okay.
lipid. It is made up of lipid, and we have two layers. Okay, protein capsids. Okay, this protein capsid is, inner one is P24, the outer one is P17. Got it?
Yes ma'am.
So this is the structure. Now this one, right, this group 120, this has we have CD4 receptors, right, in helper cell and macrophages.
Yes ma'am.
So this thing, right, glycoprotein 120, it binds with CD4. That's why helper cell and macrophage gets infected by this virus. Got it?
Yes ma'am.
Now let's see here. This what is the work of these enzymes? First one, this protease, right?
Yes ma'am.
So when it comes here in the animal cell, what will happen? We have these much layers, 1, 2, 3, right? All these layers are there. So it should break down, right?
Yes ma'am.
This protease break down these layers. Okay. And from that, what will come out? This two single stranded RNAs. Okay. And it will get inside the cell. Now, one of the enzymes work is over. Now we have two enzymes, right? Reverse transcriptase and integrase. Now you see this reverse transcriptase, the next work will be of reverse transcriptase, because this strand is RNA, right? this RNA will be converted into DNA by reverse transcriptase enzyme.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, the last one we have what? Integrase. What it will do? This DNA strand, right?
Yes, ma'am.
With the help of integrase, it will integrate into the genome of what?
Cell.
Animal cell. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Then it will incorporate right here in this DNA. So the DNA of this cell will start producing what? New viral RNA. Got it right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the cycle. And this animal cell, which cell it will infect first? First, it will infect,
Macrophage.
yes, macrophage, because macrophage have CD4, and here we have what? Glycoprotein 120.
Yes, ma'am.
So there will be binding. And the macrophage, right? It is factory. Many factory of this HIV virus.
Okay, ma'am.
Many of the new viruses will be produced. Okay.
Okay,
It
ma'am.
will act as HIV factory. Okay. And after that, some of this virus, right? It will start infecting the helper cell. Now, there is not much damage for the macrophages, right? It is only acting as the factory, HIV
Yes.
factory. But the helper cell, right? It will burst. Then after that, it will affect the virus will affect another helper cell. It will continuously keep on infecting the other helper cell. It will go on till the helper cell number will be very very reduced. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Because of that, what will happen? Our immune system will become weak, right? The helper cell work, what does it do?
It helps other T cells to kill that antigens, ma'am.
There was two things, right? Let me see here one more time. There was two things. One was cytokine cell, right? It will kill the specific target. The other one was helper cell, and the HIV will infect the helper cell, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is the work of which T cell, helper cell, TH cell, okay, helper cell? It activates the
Beta cells.
B cell, right? This we have plasma cells, right?
Yes,
Which
ma'am.
will produce the antibodies, and this helper cell it activates the plasma cell. Now, if there is less number of helper cell, what will happen?
It cannot activate B cells.
And B cell is not activated, what will happen? There is
No
no,
antibodies will be produced.
and if there is no antibodies, what will happen? Any disease,
Can occur.
it is, yeah, if even a simple cold will kill the HIV patients. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So this is the whole thing about HIV. And also there is right period of time. You will not know the person is infected with HIV.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, up to 10, 5 years, 10 years.
5 years.
Like that. And see, for the normal humans, the helper cell number, it will be this much. And if it is less than 200, then that person is infected. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now there is drugs use. Okay, reverse transcriptase inhibitor AZT. It inhibits the reverse transcriptase, and protease inhibitor ritonavir. This two thing, right? They somewhat control it, but the permanent cure is not there. It is for some person it will be effective, for the others it is not effective. Okay. We can prolong the life of HIV patient, but we cannot control or completely cure it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
How it is transmitted? We have sexual contact with infected person, I told you, then infected needle,
Yes, ma'am.
and also the by transfusion. That's why the blood of the if the person is donating, right, the blood will be checked.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, if the infected person is giving to blood to the uninfected person, right, that time they will also get infected also from the infected mother by placenta, through the placenta. Okay,
Okay.
body fluid, this is the only condition, body fluid. Okay, by touch and all, this HIV doesn't
Spread.
yes. Next, we have the risk, who are high risk persons. So, if we are having multiple sexual partners, right, that
Mm.
time, that person, then drug addicts, right,
Yes.
they take the one syringe and put to everyone that time. Okay, and also the individual who require blood,
Mm.
and also the HIV infected mothers, children born to them, they will also get infected. They are high risk category. And how do we diagnose that?
With a test called ELISA.
Yes, ELISA, and also PCR test, Western blotting. Okay,
Yes.
all these things. This ELISA and Western blotting are widely used. Okay.
Mm.
Next, the treatment, there is no cure, only antiretroviral drugs. Okay, this too.
Mm.
Then the prevention. What is the prevention? We can educate, aware of this HIV, how it is passed, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we can control the drug abuse, and also we can ask the person while having sex, a condom, use condom. And also this needles and syringe, right, they
Yes.
should be, once used, they should be disposed. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then regular checkup for the HIV patients. So these are, any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
Next, we have cancer. So this is the normal cell. How is this? This you see, right? This is the normal cell.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. These all are the normal cell. Here, let me draw this. Oh, so this is the normal cell. Okay.
Mm.
When cells are made, right, it will be like this only, right?
Yes, ma'am.
After the contact, I am choosing this one like this. Hmm?
Mm.
There is contact inhibition. After the contact, right, no more cell will come. And here there is contact, there is no contact inhibition. More cells will be forming here, everywhere. Okay, for the cancer cell. And also invasiveness, that means invading, coming. Okay, in
Mm.
case of the normal cell, there is no inhibition, the growth will stop. Okay, it will not spread. And in cancer cell, it will spread. And the normal cell, right, there is some period, life span. Okay, it will die after some time, so it
Mm.
is mortal. And this cancer cell, it is immortal, it doesn't die, and it keeps on multiplying. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now you see this, there is in cells, right, there is telomerase sequence. Okay. Hmm? Enzyme telomerase, it is, this is the sequence of it. Okay. After 50 generation, what will happen, this telomerase sequence, right, telomerase enzyme will not be present, so there won't be any telomerase sequence. Because of that, what will happen, the cell will die, programmed cell death will happen. But in this case, in the cancer cells, what will happen, there is no stoppage. Okay, this telomerase enzyme is active. This pink color enzyme. Okay, this is
Okay.
active, so there will be telomerase sequence happening. Because of that, there won't be any death, no apoptosis. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
you got it.
Yes, ma'am.
This thing. And also normal cells, you can see this,
Mm.
this is the normal cell. There will be signaling, and the normal cell will increase in size. After that, there will be cell division, will get two cells, right? And for the cell division, there is two things. One is proto-oncogene, the other one is tumor suppressor gene. Proto-oncogene, what does it do? It promotes, it is growth promoter. And the tumor suppressor gene, what is that? It suppresses the tumor. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
In the cell division, there are many checkpoints, right? It checks the cell condition is okay. If there is more than this tumor suppresses gene, it will suppress. Okay. And this growth proto-oncogene, what does it do? It promotes growth. So in the cancer cell, if this proto-oncogene, right, if there is some mutation, what will happen? This gene, right, it will not stop. It will go on producing more cells. And here the tumor suppressor gene, right, here also, if there is no control, there is mutation, what will happen? Hello, I thought there is echoing. So what will happen here? No suppression. There is no control point. Okay, in the cell division. So what will happen? The cell will multiply. So it will become cancerous cell. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
both the condition. Because of that only cancer cell is formed. Okay, proto-oncogene and tumor suppressor gene, both of them. Now this is the tumor cells. Okay, this is benign means friendly tumor because it is present in particular location.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
this thing, right, this cells, if it migrates to other places, then it is called as malignant, and that process is called metastasis. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And this cells, right, this cancerous cell, what does it produce? Factor. Okay, which what does it do?
Ma'am, if it is outgrowth on our body, then it doesn't harm us in benign cells.
And this factor, right, this cancerous cell, what does it produce? A factor. Because of that, this nutrition from the normal cell, right, it goes to the cancer cell, and the normal cell will die. Okay, and the tumor will keep on increasing.
Okay, ma'am.
Got it. So
Yes.
that's why if there is something wrong, right, you have to check it. Because in this stage one, if the tumor is removed, then the cancer can be treated, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It can be cured. Okay, but if this stage 3, that time it will be lethal. There is no saving. Okay, if it spreads.
Yes, ma'am.
The next one we have here. There are types of cancer also. There is this carcinomas, sarcomas, and lymphomas that are also, we can say, leukemia. Okay. Most cancer, right? Cancer type, it is carcinomas, skin type cancer. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The ectodermal or epithelium layer cancer. Then sarcoma, it is mesodermal tissue cancer. Okay, the bone one. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
and this lymphomas and leukemia, that is blood body fluid cancer, blood cancer. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
these are the types. Now causes of the cancer, we have physical agent, chemical agent, and biological agent. In the physical agent, right, there's x-ray, y-rays, and non-ray, yeah, uv rays, those things. It will damage the dna, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's why we don't we avoid this x-rays. And also there is chemical agent. Chemical
Yes.
agent, we have this
Smoking,
tobacco.
tobacco.
Smoking, that's why no smoking. Then we have a biological agent, that is
Yes.
viruses. Viruses causing cancer.
Hmm.
Okay, human papilloma virus. Okay, those viruses. Hepatitis B virus. Those causes cancer.
Okay, ma'am.
Then how we detect cancer?
By diagnosis test
Mhm.
of biopsy.
Biopsy, we cut the tissue, right?
CT scanning,
Yeah.
MRI.
Yeah, and also the blood count, bone marrow test.
Yeah, ma'am.
And this thing, most safe method is MRI. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
there is no use of X-rays here. That's why monoclonal antibodies also are used. They are these antibodies, right? They are produced by the biotech. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
now how the treatment of cancer, how it is done?
Surgery,
Surgery. Yes,
immunotherapy,
yes, immunotherapy, like
chemotherapy,
the alpha interferon, and also the chemotherapy.
laser therapy.
Yes, those all. Cancer and HIV are very, very dangerous. Okay, next we will talk about drugs. We have drugs, right? What is drug?
Normally, drugs we used in medicine, ma'am.
Hmm.
But addicted to that is called drugs, ma'am. Like if anybody is tired of doing some work, if they inhale, they'll get energy.
Hmm. Right. Without the doctor's permission, they are having that
Yes, ma'am.
medicine. That is drug. And there are two types of drugs. Okay. Psychotropic and psychedelic. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Psychotropic, it alters the mood. In the have you seen someone like they are mad,
Yeah, ma'am.
and after that you give them something, right? Injection,
Yes, ma'am.
and they will calm down. That is mood altering drugs. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then hallucinogenic drugs, right?
Yes, ma'am.
There is like
Hallucinations.
yeah, hallucination. The if you're giving drugs, if they are having drugs, what will happen? They will hallucinate, like the whatever they will see, hear, or something that is not there, that is not that is not present, but they will feel it.
Yeah, ma'am. What they think, they see that, ma'am.
Yeah, that is hallucinogenic. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So in this mood altering, we have three types: tranquilizer, opioid, and stimulants. And in this psychedelic, we have cannabinoid, datura, atropa, belladonna, and LSD. LSD is synthetic.
Okay,
Now
ma'am.
let's see one. First one is tranquilizer. This tranquilizer, it is anesthetic, okay,
Hmm.
and depressant. That means it calms, okay, and that's why it is used for sleeping drugs, and it increases the calmness, tranquility. Okay, that's
Okay,
why
ma'am.
tranquilizer. It is called tranquilizer. Example. This drug example, benzodiazepine. Okay, it is also called as Valium, and also barbiturate. Right, these drugs are used for in case of anxiety, insomnia. Right, if we are not able to sleep, then psychophrenia. Okay, this condition, what is that? Mental condition. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
crazy mental condition. And how does this work? They will increase the GABA in brain. I am telling in brain. Okay.
Ma'am, we use it in medical purpose also, no, ma'am. While
Yes.
operating the patient.
Yes, because this is anesthetic,
Okay, ma'am.
insensitive to pain. That's why we use it. And also for the anxiety, insomnia. And this mechanism, what is that? There is the increasing of GABA. This GABA, right? It calms,
Okay, ma'am.
okay, our nerves. Next, we have opioids. This is narcotics, sedative, and depressant, analgesic, and euphoric. That means this one, right? What does it do? It gives pleasure. It gives the pleasant feeling.
Okay, ma'am.
This also calms down and also gives pleasure feeling. Okay, and this is not anesthetic.
Okay, ma'am.
Next, this example we have here, this papaver somniferum. Okay,
Mm.
it is obtained from opium, poppy latex from the liquid. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
and it will contain 20 alkaloids. What is alkaloid?
I don't know, ma'am.
It is alkaloid, right? It is organic compound which contains at least one nitrogen.
Okay, ma'am.
That is alkaloid. Organic compound, that is we have CH there, right?
Mm.
Here its derivative. What do we have? See, morphine, codeine, heroin, smack. These all are its derivative from this opioid, right? From this alkaloid, we are getting all these derivatives. What is analgesic? Analgesic.
Analgesic.
Pain relief. Okay,
Pain.
it relieves. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
painkiller. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So morphine is painkiller. The receptors is present in the brain and gut. Next we have codeine, right? If we add methane to the morphine, it will become codeine. Okay. So what was I telling? This morphine, right? If we add methyl, okay, CS3, that time what will happen? It will become codeine. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And this codeine, right? It is used in cough syrup only in small quantity, right? It does not affect much. Okay, so that's why permission is given. Next, heroin. This heroin is very very dangerous, and smack, both of this.
Both are same, no, ma'am.
Yes, it is produced from the heroin.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
You can see this white crystal like structure. And
Yes.
how this is taken? It is taken by snorting,
Inhale.
by putting that in nose.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
right. Then injection. Next, we have last of the psychotropic drugs. In that, we have stimulants. In the stimulants, we have cocaine, tobacco, and amphetamine. Okay.
Okay,
Now,
ma'am.
cocaine, which plant it is isolated from? Coca plant. Okay. You
Okay,
have
ma'am.
to learn the drugs where from where it is isolated, right?
Okay, ma'am.
The name and what is its word.
Okay, ma'am.
This plant name erythroxylum coca. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Here how it is taken, snorting, and this is also what, euphoriant. That means it gives pressure and it increases the energy. Then if we are taking excessive dose, what will happen? There will be hallucination. Okay, it will become hallucination. That is hallucination will have. Why?
Okay.
We are taking excessively, that's why. And the thing is, here you can see, right? I told you already, this stimulants, it is mood altering, but
Yes, ma'am.
if we are taking excessively, it will become what? Psychedelic.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Which is the drug? You have to, if they are asking which is the drug which is both psychotropic and psychedelic, that is mood altering and hallucinogenic, then you will tell that is cocaine.
Okay, ma'am.
And how does this happen? This is our nerve ending. We have the neuron, right? Axon ending.
Yes, ma'am.
Neuron 1, and this is neuron 2. And this is what? Dendrite. This one is dendrite. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
And we have transporter protein. Okay, this transporter protein, right? There is one enzyme called dopamine. If this transporter protein, it does not stops. Okay, that time what will happen? This dopamine will keep on increasing, and because of that, this drugs, right? What does it do? This cocaine, what does it do? It comes and binds here. Okay, so dopamine will keep on increasing, and if dopamine keep on increasing, what will happen? We'll have increasing energy. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
got it?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Next, we have tobacco, and this tobacco will come under which category? Stimulants. Okay, and here stimulant means psychotropic. Okay, nicotine alkaloid will be present, and how it is taken? Smoked, chewed, or snuff. Snuff is like snorking. Okay, and we have what does it do? This adrenal gland, right? What does it release? It releases the adrenaline. right?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is the work of adrenaline in the emergency condition? What will happen?
It releases the emotions, ma'am.
This adrenaline, right, in the emergency condition, this adrenaline are released by
Yes,
the adrenal gland. And what is this work? The oxygen, right,
yes, ma'am.
from the digestive system and from the skin, right, there the oxygen will reduce, and those oxygen will go to the muscles, so we will get what? Energy to cope up with any emergency condition, right? This thing happens naturally. And this tobacco, what does it do?
It stimulates.
Yes, it stimulates the adrenal gland to produce the adrenaline. This is not happening naturally. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
That's why we should not take tobacco. If we are taking once, right,
Hmm.
then there will be mm, without it you cannot stimulate the adrenal gland and release adrenaline, right? So you will be dependent on the tobacco. And also it causes what? Mouth cancer, right? And also it causes lung cancer,
Yes, ma'am.
right? And because smoking, right, it will increase carbon monoxide in blood. If because right, carbon monoxide, uh, right, hemoglobin binds with carbon monoxide, right, favors this carbon monoxide than the oxygen, so there will be less oxygen in our blood, so breathing problem.
Yes, ma'am.
That's why lung cancer. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
got it.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, we have amphetamine. It is synthetic drug, right? This athletes they use that. That's why if there is drug test, right, before any sports activity,
Yes,
if there is if it contains, if sample contains amphetamine, that then the athletes, right, they won't have permission to compete. Okay, so these all stimulants. Next, we will talk about psychedelic drugs. Hmm, where is that? We have psychedelic drug, cannabinoids. Here, the receptors will be present in brain, and which plant it is isolated from? Cannabis
cannabis sativa.
sativa.
Yes, ma'am.
Example, we have marijuana,
Ganja.
bhang, yes, ganja,
Yes, ma'am.
charas, hashish. Okay, it is this thing, right? It is extracted from this plant only. Okay, the different parts.
Okay.
Dried flower, it is marijuana. Fresh leaf, it is bhang. If this female inflorescence, this gucha, right? That is ganja. Then this liquid extract, that is our charas or hashish. From
Okay.
that, if it is made, then it is charas or hashish. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Next, we have this lysergic acid diethylamide, LSD. Okay, it is synthetic hallucinogen, and it is obtained from ergot fungus. Okay, which fungus? Cavicipes purpura. Okay, purpurea. Okay, this thing. Let me underline. Cannabis sativa, underline. And this datura and atropa belladonna, from this also which drug will come? Hallucinogenic drugs. Okay, so this chapter is over. Any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
And no, wait, this, right, first thing, let's see, reasons for taking drugs, important. Why? There is social or peer pressure.
To avoid stress.
Yes, to avoid stress. Social and peer pressure, that is right. If somebody is consuming, they will tell one with one what will happen, just take one, this, like that, peer pressure, right? Through that also. And also peer pressure, like the environment, like
Being in a company with them.
and being in company with them. And also, if the child is not scoring well, if it is getting scolded in school and also in the home condition, right, that time they will be depressed, right? So they will try to take drugs, okay, alcohol, to reduce, right,
Yes, ma'am.
those, to avoid stress, depression, and frustration, to avoid hardship, to overcome this hardship. Then avoid unsupportive, unstable family structure. Family is very important. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And also this is the cool thing because everyone is doing that, so we have to do. I already told that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We see this TV, movies, newspaper, internet, it promotes all this stuff, right? But right after consuming it once, twice, what will happen? We'll get addicted to it. And
Yes,
if
ma'am.
we are getting addicted to it, what will happen? Without taking it, we will not be able to function properly and we
Yes,
will die. Okay. So it is very, very important to not take it. And there is also effect. There will be violence, the person will become violence aggressive, and there will be deterioration in the relationships. Okay. Sleeping pattern also is change, then eating habits and hygiene, all those things, and scoring, right, it will also go down. And also, right, there is, if they are not able to get the drugs, they will try to steal it.
yes, ma'am. They'll go to illegal things.
Yes, they'll do illegal things. Very important. So, and there is also risk of this HIV.
Mm.
And if we are taking drugs, there will be effect in the during the pregnancy. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
How do we control this? We can educate, right? And we can seek help from parents and friends, anyone.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
if we see the our closest person, right, is struggling or something, we can help them, right? And if we know they are taking drugs or something, we can tell teachers.
Yes, ma'am. And we should share our problems with our friends or anybody
Yes,
close to us.
yes. So it will prevent from having all those burdens.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it? Any doubt here? So
No,
this
ma'am.
chapter now over. Okay, then tomorrow, which chapter do you want me to take?
Uh,
Because tomorrow also they won't come.
acha.
Let's see which one.
We'll do sexual reproduction in flowering plants.
Okay, sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Okay, then bye bye.
Thank
See
you
you
so much.
tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.